Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It is really early in the morning right now. The kids are on their devices before school. There's a couple of things I'm looking at in the market right now, but it's a little quiet, like the day outside, a little, slow, a little rainy, a little dark to start the day. I think there's just a couple earnings today, like CVS, stuff like that. I think CVS just beat pretty big. PRPO is popping again. That was moving yesterday. That gave us a really nice move yesterday, actually. It showed a lot of momentum. And it was really nice to see. It was nice to see a stock actually respond to the patterns that we love to trade. And that is something that I traded on. I traded a perfect ABCD pattern. Absolutely killed it. And it was nice to see. So hopefully we see more of that going forward. I'll be looking at super important levels on the Qs and on the SPY to break to the downside, possibly, because there's a pretty big gap to fill if the Qs don't hold today at a certain level, which I posted in our Discord. Obviously, you guys know if you're in there, and on Twitter. So I'll link those in the description. Before I get to sharing my screen, hit the thumbs up for me. And if you're new, subscribe. We have new videos every single day. All right, sharing the screen. Sharing the money maker. So the reason why I'm saying that is this is such a small amount to be in the green, okay? We're an hour and a half into the trading day. This is where I usually just cut the day. So I had about 12 trades. This is what I ended up with. $7. I am spending, I don't know about you guys, but I'm spending a lot of mental capital on these choppy markets lately. I mean, look at this day here. So I'm gonna start out. So right here, this loss, okay, a quarter of my day max loss in the first trade. So I'm going to pull that up for you guys. And this is how I don't like to start my day. Okay. Looking at this right here. Oops, I always do that. So this was a stock that had excellent momentum. And you can see right now it's trading for $5. So I sold here. I cut the loss at 669. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this, now this was not a good way to start the day, but the reason why I'm showing you is you always want to hit your stop loss because this thing just kept going down and going down. And you just never know when something is going to hold and shoot through the open so you could get your money back. That's just not the way to trade. So I cut my loss here and I started the day out very frustrated. Almost every trading day has been really frustrating. And I'm actually happy that being down this amount, which is not a lot, but being down this amount to start and then finishing the first hour and a half being actually in the green and not having a losing day seems like a win to me, even though it's only $7. So it's just been very frustrating not having big winners. And I keep telling myself, don't do anything out of the ordinary. Don't change anything. Just keep watching your risk, keep treading water, and eventually the market will get better. These, pre-market used to really go. So I played for the break of VWAP. That is usually a great trade, especially off something that had massive momentum yesterday in the after hours that I totally capitalized on, that I actually made a video on because it set up a perfect ABCD pattern. So I'll be dropping that video probably tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, just frustrating, just really spending the mental capital for nothing. I mean, just for $7, which is really frustrating. I know it's a win. I was down 24, now up 7. These are it's just peanuts. I'm yearning for the days of 2020. And, seeing the market today, I mean, taking a look at today's market is this is a bloodbath. This is a absolute bloodbath. There are people just getting stopped out, margin called like you wouldn't believe. QQQ was just $3.40 yesterday, and it has just smashed down through every single level. Right after Apple's earnings, we got a huge pop in the market, and then ever since, it has just been really, really tough. Very tough to trade because you have days like yesterday, you could be up and then down. And then you might say, okay, Matt, you made a decent amount on SQs, which goes up when the overall tech goes down. Why don't you just hold? Okay, that's easier said than done. Yes, I could have done that and made way more money. But at this point, this is so overbought that what I am used to, even recently, as far as, last week, the dip was getting bought. So every time we would shoot up, I would think, okay, here's the dip. We're about to turn in the overall market. So I'm always have that in the back of my mind. Okay, the dip has gotten bought a lot in the past. Just last Thursday, we dropped and then rebounded so quickly. So that's why I can't just sit and hold something, especially this extended. Now, the market is extended to the downside. We're still making new lows at 11:13 a.m. And we're still making new lows. This dip used to get bought around 10, maybe 10:30, 11. I've seen dips get bought as late as noon. But overseas with the DAX and Europe, all those markets were down really big today also. So I'm going to enjoy my Greek yogurt. I'm going to eat my breakfast. I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm super hungry. But just wanted to show you, I mean, very, very tough. Mentally tough. Go down 24. And now I'm green, so I guess I have to take that as a positive. I will. And I'm just going to tread water. I'm going to tread water until things get a little more clearer. I'm just not seeing the ball clearly lately. So I'm just going to, it's not that I'm not trading. I mean, I took a decent amount of trades. This is just what I ended up with. It was rough sledding. I had a really nice pre-market trade. Pfizer came out with their earnings, And I had a beauty here. I bought 300 shares at $40.40, and I sold it for 8 cents higher. That's a nice gain. And it's good I sold here because you can see what this has done. It's not even up to my entrance. So this is what we have. We are seeing moves though. So we are seeing momentum moves. Now I was looking at, I have here, I put them on my watch list. Which one was I watching? I think it was this one here. Yeah, it was the one that I lost on in the morning. I was looking at possible retest of the highs, 5-minute setup, because we had gotten extended. We halted, and then coming up here, I noticed a possibility for a first 5-minute candle to make a new high, which used to be after a move. I mean, we would halt maybe 2 or 3 times. You would never want to get caught in the third halt. But look at this drop from the 780s all the way a dollar drop. That is just, that's brutal drop. So I don't know. I'm just going to be sitting on my hands, take my hands off the controls here. I noticed myself anyway, if I keep trading into the afternoon, it's not good, not in this type of market. So I'm stuck with $7. I don't know what else to say. I hope you enjoy the content. And if you do, hit the thumbs up. I always appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you to all my subscribers. And I will see you guys back with the next video. Everybody, take care.